Welcome dear viewers to the video on practical examples for dissolution specifications for delayed release type of formulations. So in the previous videos we saw the practical examples for immediate release and extended release type of formulations, and now this video is for delayed release type of formulations. The delayed release type of formulations are also known as enteric coated formulations and gastro resistant type of formulations. So generally, basically the specifications for dissolution are designed based on to the bioequivalence studies or clinical studies. Generally these batches are known as bio batches, and based on the bio batches dissolution data, the dissolution specifications are given. So for delayed release type of formulations, two time points are required for dissolution specification. And as the delayed release coating is enteric coating, and it is also called as gastro resistant coating, which doesn't allow the release of drug substance in the acidic environment of stomach. So acid stage dissolution specification is given as not more than 10% release within 2 hours. For some of the formulations, you can also observe not more than 10% drug release in 1 hour. Then in the second stage, that is buffer stage, the Q point of 80% release at the given time interval, and this given time interval is designed based on to the bio batch dissolution data. So for any of the enteric coated formulation or delayed release type of formulation, the two stage dissolution is performed. First is acid stage dissolution and second is buffer stage dissolution. Acid stage dissolution is also called as acid resistance test, and buffer stage dissolution is called as the release media test. So consider here the delayed release formulation example 1. Mean drug dissolved for 12 units data for B study batch or clinical batch. And as this is a delayed release type of formulation, the acid stage, the simple specification is given as not more than 10% release in 2 hours. And if you consider the bio batch dissolution like 4% or 3% or 5%, but still the specification and acceptance criteria for acid stage is given as not more than 10%. Then come to the buffer stage. So if you observed 60% release in 15 minutes, 80% release in 30 minutes, and 95% release in 45 minutes, and that batch is bioequivalent or it is a clinical batch, so you require to give minimum 80% release for Q point. So at 45 minutes you can deduct 95 minus 10, it will give you 85%, and that's why not less than 80% Q dissolved within 45 minutes can be given as the specification. Now example 2, I have not included a slide here, but in example 2 consider the delayed release coating is applied to the extended release type of core. In example 1, the delayed release type of coating is applied to the IR core. So whenever delayed release coating is applied, then acid stage specification is required, and that should be not more than 10% in 2 hours or not more than 10% in 1 hour. Then consider the extended release type of design, and it will require minimum 3 time points. So these time points will be the time point where the formulation releases 25% of the drug, second time point is 50% of the drug, and the last time point will be equal to 80% or above the drug release. So considering the delayed release type of formulation example, Here I have included example for the delayed release coating applied onto the IR or immediate release type of cover. The same dissolution specifications are applicable for the pellet formulation also. So this is regarding dissolution specification for delayed release formulation. It is very easy to understand that delayed release coating, whenever it is done to protect the acid labile API from the environment of stomach. Second, these are used to target the drug release in the intestine, and that's why the drug should not get released into the acidic environment. And for that, not more than 10% of the drug release is given as a specification for acid stage. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to Pharma Learning in Depth channel. Thank you.